Hi, my name is Tanya, and I have created Live.Lang.Learn to help people reach their language learning goals. In this video, we will cover some basic steps to learn a language. This is meant for beginners who are not sure how or where to start. 3 very important things to be concerned about are pronunciation, listening, and the International Phonetic Alphabet. These 3 aspects are key to beginning your language learning journey. I always recommend starting with the IPA. It is important to be able to make sounds both known and foreign to you to make your life easier once you start to learn vocabulary. You should also try to pick a person or accent and dialect to mimic. It will be much easier to concentrate. Of course, you can always learn the standard language and accent, which is only really formally used. Try to mimic and repeat phrases correctly, and have a native speaker correct when possible. You can always have tutors on platforms like italki who are happy to help you. Here you can see what the IPA looks like, along with example words that showcase each sound. In terms of helpful resources, I recommend listening to local and national radio stations. The national radio will usually have programs that you can listen to. Podcasts and children's shows are also a great way to form building blocks, understand the rhythm and intonation of the language, and just to get used to the speed of normal speech. Shadow speaking, a practice where you mimic a speaker exactly, is also very helpful. For shadow speaking, you should try to choose a very clear and somewhat short audio or video. It should be something like a speech, interview, or monologue. Watch or listen once through, then try to play it back bit by bit, stopping every few seconds and repeating the phrase exactly as the speaker does. Really try to focus on being as similar or as close as possible to the speaker, to the narrator. Another great habit is to keep a language journal or diary. It can really help you to reinforce what you've learned, but it also motivates you when you can see visible progress. For difficult words or sounds, you can always rewrite them in a way that makes sense to you, as seen in the example provided. I recommend writing new words in both similar and opposing contexts, where you use the words in many different kinds of sentences. This will help reinforce the meaning, even if you might not use it in certain contexts that you wrote it in. Remember that language isn't just about learning the words you already know in a different way. It is also about understanding how other people think and what their culture is like. Some cultures are more logical and use language like Legos to form new words and ideas. Using certain genders for objects can also create interesting associations that you would not even consider. Many languages shape thinking and perception. Russians, for example, are better at differentiating shades of blue since they have specific classifications for them. German allows its speakers to express entire ideas or feelings with just one word. Some languages express emotions as a temporary state rather than a state of being, and it is very important to understand these things about the culture and language you are learning. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and until next time.